Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is formulating its protest strategy, and it has been claimed by Alima Khan that the plan for August 5th cannot be shared yet. She, along with others in the party, is claiming that they have a surprise in store or something significant planned for August 5th that may surprise the government. However, when we asked several individuals from Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf off the record, they have no idea what is coming. It seems that only a few people might know, but the leadership in Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, especially those whose updates we usually receive, do not know. They only know that scheduled protests will happen, and there will be more protests on August 5th because it was the day Imran Khan was arrested. Now, this is the plan so far for Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, but most people in the party don't know what exactly is planned. Junaid Akbar has claimed that whatever they plan to do on August 5th will be announced on August 1st. In other words, people will know on August 1st what Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf intends to do on August 5th. However, some party members are saying, we won't disclose anything until the last day. If we reveal our plans, our people will be arrested and we'll face more difficulties. So what momentum is being built historically? Honestly, I haven't seen any momentum like there was in the past. I've seen processions and gatherings. There has been activity in Sindh, and Salman Akram Raja has gone there. But the real political activities that usually take place in Pakistan, I haven't seen those kinds of activities yet. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's unique history over the past 2 or 3 years has been that whenever they bring people out, they come in large numbers. People voluntarily come out in huge numbers, chanting Labaik at Imran Khan's voice. This hasn't been witnessed so far. One man is in jail, sitting there because of the people of Pakistan, and the people know this. But those who are calling people out to protest, the trust in them is weakening. Tehreek-e-Insaf has fought so many internal battles, calling each other traitors. They've targeted each other so much that gradually everyone seems to be losing credibility, and people might not be willing to listen to them or support them on a large scale. People still come out for Imran Khan's name. There are still several days left, about 4 or 5 days till August. So, what will happen by August 5th? There's still over a week's time left. Let's see if momentum builds or not. But so far, efforts are being made to build that momentum. And I can tell you honestly that the leadership of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is putting more effort this time than in the past. In the past, they didn't make such an effort, but this time they are trying more. However, the public's response is not as strong as it was in the past. Previously, the public's response was solid, and the leadership didn't have to do anything. The people would come out by themselves. Now the question arises, what will Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf do by August 5th? Or what announcement will they make that will generate momentum? Imran Khan, while in jail, has become more aggressive. He has started making direct statements against Asim Munir, holding him responsible for everything. I read Imran Khan's statement to you earlier. No leader sitting in jail has ever spoken against a field marshal or army chief the way Imran Khan has. Even Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's statements were cautious, Nawaz Sharif's statements were also cautious, and Asif Ali Zardari's statements were cautious. These leaders never even mentioned the army chief when in jail. Nawaz Sharif never mentioned the army chief's name when he was in jail, and neither did Zardari. Even when Nawaz Sharif was in jail, his party didn't criticize the establishment until he was released, and no one from his party made any statement. But Imran Khan has done something that no other leader, no matter how big, could even imagine doing. Imran Khan has actually become a brand. Let me tell you personally, I am currently in Britain. Before coming here, I traveled to about 10 countries. Countless people I met, whether they were Pakistanis or not, would immediately recognize Imran Khan's name. This is a reality. Whenever a Pakistani meets someone abroad, whether it's in Central Asia, Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, or the Gulf countries, they immediately mention Imran Khan when they find out that I'm Pakistani. People associate Imran Khan with Pakistan and vice versa. Allah has blessed him with respect, and he has become a brand. I never met anyone abroad who knew Ayub Khan, Yahya Khan, Zia-ul Haq, Pervez Musharraf, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, or Field Marshal Asim Munir. But whenever I met people from any country, they immediately mentioned Imran Khan's name. Imran Khan has become a big brand. Despite being a field marshal, even Asim Munir forgot his meeting with Donald Trump. But if you mention Imran Khan's name in front of Donald Trump, he will immediately remember him. So Imran Khan is actually much bigger in stature than these people. That's the real problem for Pakistan's military establishment. They just can't accept that one man has become bigger than them. The status of being heroes was always with them, but now there's someone else who's becoming the hero. People used to love them, thought they were powerful, honest, and loyal to the country. But now, here comes a man challenging their status. Instead of tolerating him, the military establishment reacted, and that reaction has brought them to where they are now. The more they try to bring Imran Khan down, the more his popularity increases. This continues to happen time and again. It feels like the whole system is taking revenge on Imran Khan. The military establishment is taking revenge. The bureaucracy is taking revenge. And the political parties know that once Imran Khan is out of power, he will end up in jail. They know they stole the elections, they received an NRO for corruption, and they changed laws to get rid of their cases. The moment power shifts in Pakistan, all of them will end up in jail. And now, as Imran Khan has set a pattern in jail, these political workers who've been through difficult jails can't even compare to what Imran Khan has faced. Solitary confinement is the harshest punishment. You're isolated, alone with no human contact. The rest of the prisoners interact, play cards, talk, share food and pass time. But solitary confinement is a different kind of punishment. You go mad. Imran Khan has been subjected to the harshest solitary confinement without any court orders. No one can meet him. Meanwhile, Nawaz Sharif used to meet people daily, his doctors would visit, and his party members could visit him freely. Even his daughter Maryam Nawaz was able to meet him regularly. Zardari had similar privileges. When Nawaz Sharif was in jail, his party didn't criticize the military establishment until a deal was done and he was out of jail. But what Imran Khan has gone through is completely different, and all of them know that they will have to endure the same kind of treatment if they ever end up in jail. This is why they are desperately trying to cling to power, even polishing the shoes of those in power. The military establishment is scared of their own downfall because of the bad publicity. There is growing doubt among their ranks about their actions. People are asking, why are we being beaten up? The public used to love us, why are they now hating us? The entire institution has been hurt by this, and Imran Khan has pointed out that the damage done by Asim Munir is harming the entire institution. This has left the military establishment in a difficult position with no way out. Due to the decisions of the military establishment, the most powerful institution of Pakistan is now distancing itself, and this is a reality. They are in trouble, and the politicians are also in trouble. They know that the kind of theft they have committed, the kind of underhand dealings they have been involved in, if Imran Khan gets a chance, they will end up in jails. And now, even the conveniences they once had in jails will no longer be there because Imran Khan has already been through prison. He learned how prisoners get facilities, how they are kept, what the law is, and what the procedures are. There won't be the same luxuries as before. So these people are all scared, and their fear is forcing them to polish each other's shoes and support one another. But the people who are supporting each other are only a few dozen. There are not many of them. The day the public stands up, with a population of over 250 million, that day these few dozen people will not even be visible. These poor people will be looking for flights to flee. Some will run this way, some that way, and you won't be able to find them. They'll be gone. Do you remember the scene of Hasina Wajid in Bangladesh? Or what happened with the Pasha family in Sri Lanka? The large mafia families in Pakistan fear that this might happen to them. That is why they are scared. And the people have the right to peacefully protest and bring change, just like revolutions have happened all over the world. Now, if the Pakistanis stand up and decide that they want to set things right, they will do so. This is what happens with dictators worldwide, and ultimately in Pakistan as well. Things can improve through public protests or a popular movement. Now there is news regarding the superintendent of Adiala jail. It is claimed that he was removed for corruption, and this was reported in the Dawn newspaper. He had committed some corruption and other bizarre activities, and he was suspended during the tenure of PTI for misconduct and incompetence. He was suspended for 90 days during the PTI era. So now the problems Imran Khan is facing in jail also involve this person. What happened is that after the current regime came to power, they selected certain people who were supposed to be punished during Imran Khan's tenure. I know many bureaucrats, police officers and others in various departments who were facing severe consequences if Imran Khan's government had remained in power. Many of them were under investigation. They were given two options: either the investigations would continue and they would be punished, or they would become slaves of the new regime, doing whatever they were told to do. They would receive postings and promotions, and their cases would be closed. So, many police officers, bureaucrats and others were controlled in this manner, blackmailed and threatened, and they saw that they were getting salaries, good postings, and enjoying a comfortable life without any questioning. So they did everything they could to stay on the good side of the new regime, even if it meant betraying Imran Khan. Now, it is being reported that the superintendent of Adiala jail, Abdul Ghaffur Anjum, is one of those people who might be taking revenge on Imran Khan and is following the orders of the system. As for military establishment, it doesn't care whether someone is corrupt or not, whether they are incompetent or not. They're only concerned about their own interests. If someone is not going against the interests of the establishment and follows their orders, they don't care if that person is corrupt, dishonest or harming Pakistan and its institutions. As long as that person delivers what the establishment wants, they will support them. I have many friends who serve in the establishment, and one or two of them told me clearly that the person who is corrupt suits them the most because they can get anything they want from him. They also like the person who doesn't deserve a position, but is placed in it because he will obey their every command to keep the position. And of course, someone who is very attached to their job and wants to protect it will also suit them. But a person who works with integrity, who believes in doing the right thing, does not suit them. Such people are often seen as a threat in the eyes of the establishment. Dar Sahib has tried to clarify his statement, saying that his remarks about Dr. Afia Siddiqui's case in the US were taken out of context. He stated that just as Afia Siddiqui was punished in the US, Imran Khan's punishment in Pakistan was justified. However, people are no longer fooled by such statements. In the age of social media, within 5 minutes, a translation of his English statement in Urdu is available online with audio. People quickly pointed out the contradictions in his statement. Now, another strange development has occurred in Islamabad. In the Tarnal area of Islamabad, donkey meat was seized. Live donkeys were captured and 25 maunds of donkey meat were found. The question is, where was this meat going? Which hotels was it being sent to? Who was eating it? This is not the first time this has happened. In Lahore, donkey meat was fed to the people for a long time. Even in other areas, people were fed donkey meat. It is shocking to me that Pakistan, a country that claims to be an Islamic state, has such incidents happening. There are raids, but when those involved in selling donkey meat have a conflict among themselves, one of them spills the beans. That's when the authorities get to know. The Food Authority has raided these areas, indicating that this meat was being used for consumption. If it had been used for some other purpose, other agencies would have been involved. The authorities seized live donkeys as well as the meat. Who knows how many people have eaten this donkey meat or who has sold it? This is not the first time such a scandal has happened in Pakistan. In another foreign country, if something like this happens, it is clearly marked as a violation, but in Pakistan it seems like no one cares. The government is only focused on political games, targeting political parties. First they were after MQM in Karachi, then Pakhtuns in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and now they are going after PTI. All the police and provincial departments are involved in these actions, while everything else is being neglected. Lastly, there is another report coming from Gaza, where 1/3 of the population, about 50% of Gaza's people, have been without food for several days. Journalists working in Gaza, associated with international organizations, are also unable to feed their families. Every day, more than 50 people die while waiting for food. The world is shaken by this. European countries are protesting, but the US continues to give Israel the green light to continue fighting. Even though Donald Trump had promised that the war would stop within a week, it has been 3 weeks now, and instead of ceasefire, more blood is being spilled in Gaza. The world has failed to stop this, and the situation is getting worse. The international community needs to speak out against this. This is a humanitarian issue, and most people who believe in humanity raise their voices against any kind of violence and injustice. Gaza is one such issue, and Arab countries could have played an important role in addressing it. Unfortunately, they have not. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.